Hi everyone, it's Faith Revell from the Valdez Museum, and today what we're going to do is chasing. Chasing your little brother around the dining room table? Chasing a bear in the woods? Oh no, we live in Alaska. That would never do. What I'm going to show you is how to take something like a ballpoint pen or a skewer, press it into metal, and come up with a beautiful design that's made of lines that when they press into that metal, they form a channel or a chase. Chasing's been around for a long, long time. And if you were to work the back side of what we're calling our plate, you would be doing something called repousser, a beautiful French word. Let's get started. Before you actually do any chasing and working on the metal plate, begin by making lines. Get a marker and a sheet of paper and experiment. What kind of lines can you make? Spiral, dotted, slanted, curly, contour lines, thick lines, thin lines. Materials do you need to do this chasing exercise? A metal plate. You'll need some tape, and I really like strapping tape because it holds the back really nice. Some kind of pointed instrument to draw with. It could be a stylus, a ballpoint pen, perhaps a skewer, and you might want something like a cookie cutter. Some people are comfortable pressing this design into their plate to start and then decorating or embellishing that. If you're going to make your own plate, you would need a piece of cardboard, a piece of felt, something that you can cushion the plate with, and you would put that over your cardboard. It's a little bit smaller, and then take a sheet of this metal and then fold the edges of the metal around the cardboard to create your plate. And you end up with something just like this. Shiny on the front, wrapped on the back. Take a second to think about the design or the composition of your drawing on your plate. Here's a person who actually took an image and set it over top of the plate, taped it down, and then drew on top of the image and pressed those designs into the plate. They transferred from the paper design into the metal plate. Here I've worked on a design that's reminiscent of a tree. Maybe you can see that there with lots of spiraling leaves. I love trees, and it's great to go hiking in Alaska to see all the beauty of the trees. And then I've changed things up. You can see I've got spirals and dots and dashes and little contour curved lines. Some places my design is raised up and smooth, and other places it's deep and cut into the plate. You can see how easily pressing into the surface of the soft metal with that little cushion that's provided by the felt underneath gives you that recessed line. To add a little contrast to your plate, so it's not simply a shiny plate, but one that has some darks and lights in it, take black ink, India ink, with a few drops of dishwashing liquid like this. Here's my India ink. Just like this. Then set it aside to dry. The paint that we applied, or ink that we applied to our plate, has dried. Use something like a cotton ball to rub over the surface of your plate and take off all that excess black ink or acrylic paint. Another option you have for removing the black ink and burnishing the top of your plate is a little bit of really fine grit sandpaper. If you want to hang your chased example, you can do that by putting a little piece of string across here and 2 little tabs of hot glue, and your string set about 1/3 of the way down on the back can be your wire, and you can simply hang this on the wall. Or you could actually put it in some kind of wild frame. Here, summer camp campers put them in frames that were surrounded by beans and pasta. If you want a kit that's already made up with all the supplies you need, they're at the museum. And we're open on Tuesday through Sunday, 12 to 4 p.m. Take care, everybody. Go chase something.